cut, which was the biggest earthworks in the canal. This is where they had to cut their way down through, and it's terraced all the way down to get the depth. We've got I think we've got another ship coming towards us now. So we're just rafting up again. We're at the first of the Miraflora's locks. We've got the two multi-hulls together now, rafted up Springline Pond. So we're now a raft of two cats, and we're bringing alongside the monohull on the other side. We've got to be quick because there's a ship you can see over the top of the monohull. He's coming down to go through the western side lock, and we've got to raft up and go into the eastern side lock. So we don't want to interrupt his movements at all. So I think they're starting to get a bit concerned. And down ahead of us there's the catamaran with two monos. They'll be the first group of three to go into the lock, and then we'll go in behind them. And then there's two catamarans and a monohull over the other side near the tug. They make up the third raft of three. So he's coming in, just coming in now to come alongside. Just in time too, because that ship's getting quite close. So we've just entered the first lock on at the Pedro Miguel locks, which is a single separate lock before you get to the Miraflora's lock. The lock gates are closing behind the rear nest of catamarans, or the two catamarans and the mono. Once that's empty, we'll start dumping water. Turn you around. So out this side we've got the front nest of boats at the far end lock gates, and you can actually see, or we can see over the front of the boats to the next lock down, but the water will soon start dropping.
That was even worse. That was way riskier than the one before, man. I guess if you didn't not care that.
It's entertainment for them.
Time got a line. Ich dachte, der Drohnen wäre vorne.
Hey, Sauce. There we go, final lock gates are opened, and that's the Pacific Ocean ahead of us. Well, a couple of miles down the river, and then we're at the Pacific Ocean anyway.
Got a bunch of tugs here. They've just helped this boat out, and there's another tug behind. Just on sunset, absolutely beautiful. There's the Bridge of the Americas over there. Once we go under that, we're officially in the Pacific. And we just got to wait for this guy to go through, and then we're able to go out ourselves. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. Pretty impressed that we've done it. Didn't think we would ever do something like this, and so damn lucky that we have. We had great people on our boat, and that made it all the better. And we've made some really good friends in the meantime, so I think that's the bonus. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
I didn't do much.
Hey.
You didn't have to.
So there's the skyline of Panama City. We came around to the Las Brisas anchorage in here behind us, which turned out to be not the best idea. It's catching a bit of weather. There's a northwesterly blowing, a northeasterly blowing, which is blowing into the bay. So we're going to go around the opposite side of there's an island here with an isthmus that runs all the way along the causeway. So we're going to go around that island and around the causeway and onto the lee side of the hill, so that it's we're a bit more sheltered. It's a 5 metre or 15 foot tide here, so you've got to put out plenty of scope. Anyway, say hi, Maz.
Hi, Bez.
There you go. Beautiful city skyline. It's about a $4 Uber ride into the city, we believe. So we'll probably be using Ubers a fair bit to get around, do some provisioning at the supermarkets and bulk stores just before we leave. Certainly a working port. We've got plenty going on here. There's a Coast Guard cutter in the port on the opposite side of the cruise ship that the cruise ship was at. He might cause us a little bit of wake, I think. Go.
Fuck me. There goes everything off. Oh, that was the whole watermelon. Was it the watermelon?
Yeah, it was, and it's cracked open.
Oh!
It's running all over the floor, so you better go and get it. Oh no.
I only have a freaking watermelon.
Look, here, take it.
Oh dear. Oh dear, look. My watermelon died a very nasty death. Yeah, I know, I'm going to give you that back. At least it's a juicy melon.
Yeah. So while Maz is cleaning up the watermelon, there's a couple of big surfboats. I think they're Chinese fishing boats, longliners perhaps, or trawlers of some sort. And we've got to go around this headland and up in the other side, and it'll calm down a bit, we think, or we hope. But all around us, in the anchorage ahead, are all the ships waiting for their turn to come through the canal. How'd you go down there? Been treading on watermelon seeds for a while, will we?
No, I've picked all the watermelon seeds up.
Now you say it again.
We're going exploring today.
So we've just come into La Plata Marina and organised our dinghy dock. So I'll just go over to the side. The dinghy dock is down here at the end, and we can come in from the anchorage, use the marina facilities. We'll come in the next few days with the boat, and we've got 10 diesel containers to fill up, and we'll then stow them on deck. We'll do it just before we leave, I think, minimise the amount of time on deck with the fuel containers. But that'll be our additional fuel for the crossing, and we'll top up the main tanks at the same time. We're going to go and get an Uber into Panama City to the Albrook Mall, and we will I think it's about $4 for an Uber. We're out the end of the Amador Causeway, which is sticks out in the middle of the bay. So we've got a short walk through the car park if we don't get run over in the meantime. But there's people going everywhere.
Yeah.
So we'll stay out of their way and run over by a taxi. He's probably going to stalk us on the way out, trying to pick up a ride. Oh. And we have another ship headed into the canal. And out in the anchorage, sort of out in the haze, very hazy today. There are so many ships out there on anchor. They're just everywhere, all waiting their turn to enter the locks. But yeah, MSC Quittery. Just pumped up, we'll put a bit of air in the dinghy. So there you go for a little ride. We've told some friends that while the dinghy's out of action, we'll give them a hand ferrying them around. They should be able to pick up their dinghy tomorrow. So today we're just helping them out. We'll get up a bit of speed. They're right down the far end. I've got to pick up a guy that's been doing some work on their air conditioning and bring him home or back to the dock. And then we're going out over to them later for dinner tonight. But see all the boats in the anchorage here. There's another one coming in now, another catamaran. And then beyond all the little yachts are all the ships in the anchorage waiting for their turn to come through the canal. And up on the hill is the signal station. That's the Balboa signal station. That controls every movement of shipping on this side of the canal. And the Cristobal signal station on the other side does the Atlantic side. But here they are, Mahana, and we'll give them a lift.
Shopping today. Spent lots of money. There's more stuff here. Haven't put that away yet. Got the freezer here. See, the important things are in the freezer. Chocolate, cheese. Can't go without chocolate or cheese. And ChatGPT told us we needed snacks for our trip, so we're not sure if that's going to be enough, but I dare say when we go shopping next we'll probably buy more. So that's our snack cupboard. This is our another one. The shelves just are dumb. I know they're supposed to be made for clothing, but we're using them for food. Another shelf in here would be good. Look, that goes all the way up. Got lots of room in there. And hi, T. Back the other way. Coming upstairs. Lots of olives. Look at that. Got my party lights on. Being Friday night, it's pumping on the island. Lots and lots of boats in the marina. Well, anchorage. Heading out here. Oh, ships that pass in the night. Gorgeous sunset. Absolutely beautiful. That yacht that you're looking at there, that's called Serengeti. That's an Australian boat, actually. It's registered in Cairns. Mia and Ted, lovely couple. We went and had dinner with them last night. Had a really good time. Great to talk to some Aussies, because they just get you. All right, going to turn this off and we'll check in soon. Bye.